What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be looking at all of the brand new cosmetics added in the v30.30 update, including back bling, skins, the LEGO versions of skins, some customization, new emotes, and more. So there is quite a lot to get through here, and one thing I want to mention at the very start is the Tesla Cybertruck that has finally been added to the game with today's update is actually a free vehicle you'll be able to earn through some new summer quests I'll be releasing very, very soon. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and start off everything by, I guess, talking about the back blings first. Firstly, we have Weldo, which is actually going to be for the brand new August 2024 crew pack. We have the normal style right here with a nice little animation and everything going on. We have the Machinist Legacy. By the way, this is being streamed live, so my YouTube or my Twitch chat right now is just saying hi YouTube right now, even though you can't see it. We have the Auroric Legacy. We have ourselves the Phase Legacy version. You know, of course, all the normal legacies we've seen before. We have ourselves Rhymebound Legacy, and then of course we have the Cosmic Legacy version on top of all of it, all with their own little customizations that you'll unlock after each few months of being subscribed to the Fortnite crew. Next up, we have the Wastelanders Will back bling, which is actually going to be for the level up quest pack of this season. As you can see right here, this will unlock upon completing 7 of those level up quest pack quests, and they will be available once they're released in the shop until August 16th, 2024 at whatever time Eastern time. But this is the little back bling you'll be able to earn from that upcoming quest pack. We also have the Black Rat Bat back bling right here with a description of a low-key ball lobber. Now this one I think is related to one of the skins we'll see a little bit later that will be sold in the item shop, but it is a nice little back bling, you know, just in general. I think it might have some synergy with a pickaxe where, you know, you take it out of the back, but it's something to keep in mind. And then we have the Adidas backpack, which is a very interesting one that has a lot of customizations. First off, you have an option between 2 different logos. You have the trefoil one right here, and then you have the 3 bars. This changes which one you actually see on the bottom of the bag right here, and then you have some other customization. So if we want to do like a green back, you can see right there that changes the top part, changes to yellow, it changes that top part right there. We have a secondary one which changes the bottom part of the bag, so if we turn that to green, for example, you can see it right there. And then we have the treaderary one right here, which is actually the logo. You can kind of mix it around and stuff, and if you just don't want a logo at all, you can make it the same color as the bottom to kind of hide all of that, right? If we make it like a fully green back bling, you can't even really tell that's an Adidas thing. You can kind of just make it something that mixes and matches with everything else, and I think it's a pretty nice back bling to actually have. However, if you change all this like black or whatever, the color of the eyes don't actually change, so there are a few things here and there that you're kind of stuck with regardless of your customization, and you can't have like a fully black one as you just saw when we took all of these and put them on black. It kind of has a different shade of black on the top than it does on the bottom because of just how Epic Games kind of, you know, mixes and matches and messes with that whole entire system. We also have the Starforged Blades back bling right here, which is a brand new Galaxy themed skin set, which might be related to Samsung, it might not be. Currently don't know, but it does have an item shop bundle, so it's not going to be like an exclusive phone thing or anything right there, but that is something to keep in mind. And then we go over to the skins. Starting off with the Operator, this is the August 2024 crew pack skin. You can see the front and back design and everything right there. You have the normal version, then you have the Machinist Legacy for the second month of being subscribed. You have the Auroric Legacy and all the different legacies that you typically get after the first month of being subscribed right here, such as Phase Legacy, Rhymebound Legacy, and then of course at the very end, the Cosmic Legacy variant. So this is what to be expecting in the upcoming crew pack if you decide to buy it or not. And then of course you have the LEGO version of the outfit as well, for those who like playing LEGO Fortnite. I know it's not everyone's favorite mode, but it's some people's. Next up, we have Boss Obsidian right here, which is set to be sold in the item shop. You can see the nice little design here. It doesn't have any variants or anything going on for it, but it looks pretty cool. We have a LEGO variant, of course, as well, as you can see right here, where the helmet kind of has the unique design going on. If we go over here to the next one, we have Wastelander Dummy, which is actually going to be the level up quest pack for this season, as we mentioned. This was actually a survey skin, so it's interesting to see it make its way into a fully fledged form since it was hinted at the start of the season. And then we also have this armored version as well that you get by actually completing a lot of those other quests that actually end up unlocking, and by actually doing a total of 28 quests, as you can see by the left side of the screen. Next up, we have ourselves the actual LEGO version of the outfit as well, for those who, of course, enjoy the mode. You'll be able to get this one right away. Even though it mentions a whole entire armored style, you won't be able to get an armored style for LEGO Fortnite. We have Cinder right here, which is actually a brand new quest pack that you'll be able to purchase for real money, I think around like $10 for Rocket Racing, which also gives you the Lockjaw vehicle, which can look like some of the boss vehicles we currently have in game. It has the Cinder variant right here, and then the Race Ready Cinder variant as well. And then of course it has an option to turn the helmet on or off for each of the different variants, which has a different little helmet design depending on which one you actually select. And of course, course, the Lego version as well for people who play that mode. Next up, we have Blair, which is going to be sold in the item shop. Has a very unique kind of like, it's an odd design to see for a Fortnite skin, but I also really like the design they're kind of going with there. And then, of course, you have the Lego version as well. And then as we go down here, we have a few more skins, and this is where it gets a lot more customizable. Now, what I am going to mention right away is even though this is customizable, we aren't going to showcase every single skin's customization because every single one of them have their own versions that are the exact same with the colors and everything else. It just has a different baseline to it. So for the actual heads right here, we have the Chill Challenger, for example. Then we have the Adidas Lotl right here, which I think actually looks pretty sick in this design alone. We have ourselves the Socks Dusa version right here. Got ourselves the Sharpie Shredder right here. We have ourselves the Adalete, and then we ended off with the Sambi. Now, all of these have their own customization options. For example, for the mask right here, we can go ahead and do like a pink-red design for that. You know, for the main color, we can do a green for the outline. And then for the actual eyes, we're able to go ahead and change those around. So if we want like pink or we want blue or something like that, we're able to do it. However, some options are actually marked unavailable. So you can't do like black eyes for certain different outfits here and there. But of course, if we go over to like Socks Dusa, for example, it has those different customization options and everything else. Now, this being marked out might actually just be a bug with how I have this set up in the shop, but it is something to keep in mind. You might not be able to make the exact combos you want, but you have a lot of customization actually available for you here. The same customization exists for the shirt and everything else. So you have an upper primary, you have yourselves a lower, or actually, yeah, an upper secondary color. You have the upper tertiary color right here and everything else that you can customize. And then you have some unique designs down here where you can choose between two different logos. You can choose between actually having a logo on there to begin with. You can choose between if there's this tiling at the front here, so if you see the little like Adidas logo tiling, you can turn that on or off. And then you can also have transparent sleeves, which I think is a very nice little touch here. For the whole entire pants, you also have the option to change the logo on or off, you know, to get rid of the tiling or mess around with the coloring. You know, you have the white coloring right there. You have the, like, if we actually go to green, for example, you can see right there where that coloring changes. And then, of course, you have the tertiary color, which is the side one right there. Same thing kind of exists for the shoes and everything else. And then you have an option to turn a bag on or off and mess with the coloring of the bag as well. So a lot of customization here, and that exists for all 5 of the Adidas skins that will be sold in the item shop. Now, if you want to buy them in a bundle, it'll be 2,500 V-Bucks, or if you want to buy just one of them, it will be 1,500 V-Bucks per skin. But here are the different Lego versions, since those can actually be customized. We have Chill Challenger right here. We have ourselves Glam Gunner right here as well for the Lego version. We have ourselves the Vogue Vigilante right here. We have ourselves the Striped Slinger, and then we also have the Relaxed Runner. So you have a very unique design setup for Lego Fortnite, and I think it's pretty good right there. Next up, we have the Starborn Serena skin right here, which is a brand new Galaxy themed skin, as we already mentioned. Goes with that back bling we showed earlier, but it is an interesting design skin to see. And then in the Lego version, it doesn't really have too much of that Galaxy effect going on, but you can see how it's basically a Galaxy skin, but that is something to kind of keep your eyes out for in the future. And then for new emotes, we have one that got leaked a while ago called the Snowblower, which actually plays the old Winterfest Wish jam track / music pack in it. This got leaked and was supposed to come out around Christmas time. We thought it was scrapped, wasn't coming to the game, but here it is right here in game, and it will be releasing in the item shop in the future, so that's something to kind of keep your eyes out for. And of course, it works in Lego Fortnite, Fortnite Festival, Battle Royale, all that type of stuff. Now, next up, we have Sun Soakin' right here, which I think is an interesting little design for an emote. Nothing actually going on the little panel right here, but any character you put this on will have the special little sunglasses going on. You'll have this nice little emote, and you even kind of sweat a little bit, I guess. You know, for no sweat, or I guess all sweat summer, makes sense for them to end up releasing this. Now, for the third emote, this is a traversal 3-stripe circuit emote for the Adidas collaboration, and even though it's a brand collab, you're just surfing on a giant Adidas logo, I think it's pretty nice. I think they did a pretty neat job with it, and I definitely could see myself kind of using this. It reminds me of like the Green Goblin glider animation, just with it being in a traversal emote form. For pickaxes, we have the Saw Blade Slashers right here with 6 different variants, of course, based on the different crew pack months that you're subscribed to. So you have the normal one, you have yourself the Machinist Legacy, you got yourselves the Auroric Legacy, Phase Legacy, you got yourselves the Rhinebound Legacy, and then you got Cosmic Legacy. And when you actually swing with these, of course, depending on which one you have equipped, it'll have a different like hit effect and everything else, so that it matches all the different legacies and everything. But these main 2 ones right here don't really have too much special going on with the actual hit effects. Next up, we got the Reaver's Revenge pickaxe, which is one of these where you actually can see it swung from the player's perspective instead of just seeing it kind of hitting nothing in screen. Pretty nice pickaxe to see right there. We got Dummy Smacker right here, which is literally just Dummy's hand. When you hit with it, it's kind of got that just normal little hit effect, nothing too special there, but I mean, it's the Dummy Smacker. It's got a little bit of like jiggle physics or whatever else. As you can see right there when we actually kind of like summon it. We got the black wrap bat pickaxe right here. It has a very unique little hit effect, as you see. It kind of has like the emoji stuff we've seen like with Nike collaboration and stuff before, releasing, where it kind of goes everywhere all at once. We got ourselves the Soul Slasher pickaxe, which is the Adidas collaboration pickaxe, which also has a lot of customization, and it looks like it changes color based on what you have selected here. So if we go all green, it's all green, but if we go like red, orange, and green, it should be a mixture of red, orange, and green all in there. So you have a lot of ways to actually customize this one, even with it customizing the hit effect as well, which I think is pretty neat. We also have the Starforged Blades, which actually has its own little hit effect, which is a little bit of a Galaxy theme thing, and this is related to that whole entire crew pack kind of going, or not crew pack, but the Galaxy set that we have releasing. We have some new sprays, which you'll be able to earn for free through the new summer quest line that you'll also get this Tesla Cybertruck for free from. We have the My Other Car is a Battle Bus spray right here, the Not Responsible for Broken Shields one, the Pilly on Board one right here, the Always Thank the Bus Driver spray, and then we got Hunk for Nitro as another spray as well. For wraps, we have the Underworld Camo wrap right here, which we'll go ahead and cycle to this model so you get a better view of it. We have the one that was sold in the shop without it even being in the files. Aliens was here as well, which if you bought it when it was sold in the shop bundle, you now have it in your locker. We have the Red Runes wrap, which is actually animated, even though it's not reactive. You can see the nice little animation right here where it kind of scales through the gun. We have ourselves the Dummy Drift wrap right here, which doesn't have any special effects or anything on it, but looks pretty neat and, you know, matches the whole dummy aesthetic. We have Low Glow right here, which is reactive. Whenever you shoot this, where is the... Okay, there it is. Okay, so if we just spam it real quickly here, you can see where the reactivity is. I didn't notice this at first, maybe it was just bugged or something, but it's the little glow at the front that actually changes as you're rapidly firing it. And then we have bursts and bubbles as well, which is animated, not reactive at all, but this is a kind of just nice little design gun that we have as well, got added this update. And finally, we have a brand new galactic wrap, or I guess galaxy themed wrap called Galactic Turquoise that you can see right there. You know, it has a nice little like blue outline on it and the galaxy theme inside of it, but it doesn't take over the entire gun. For new vehicles, we have the Tesla Cybertruck, which will be available for free, as we've already mentioned. You can see some of the different color options and everything right here, and we'll even be looking at some of the interesting decals they've made for it as well in a moment. But it is kind of odd how like the greens are kind of all shuffled throughout here. Maybe that's a problem on my end, and maybe it'll be fine for you guys, but it does look kind of just all over the place. We also have the Lockjaw right here, which is from the $10 pack that you'll be able to purchase for the Rocket Racing season. And then we have ourselves the brand new car that will be sold in the item shop, which is like the Peregrine, I don't know, whatever, you know what, you guys can read it right here, Peregrine TT, whatever it's supposed to be called. It has different color options, of course, and then you have the different trim options as well, where you're able to customize it and make it in the different areas based on the variants you have. So that's something kind of keep in mind in the shop. And then we have to talk about decals. First off, here's the Baja Off-Road decal for the Cybertruck. You can see how this was the one that we kind of got teased with, or according to Twitch, it is Pergerine. So thank you people on Twitch who are helping me out with this. But we have the Cybertruck Baja Off-Road decal right here. We have ourselves the Cyber Camo decal right here. And by the way, shout out to Genevieve for saying that one for me. I appreciate it. We have ourselves the Matte Black decal for the Cybertruck. We have ourselves the stainless steel decal for the Cybertruck, and then we have the OMG decal. Now, the funny part about this one, they have done it. They have put the cracked window for the Cybertruck as an actual decal that you'd be able to use in game. So that is something to kind of keep your eyes out for if you're wanting to mess around with it. It is entirely for free. You don't have to buy it in the item shop, and you get it through a quest line. So it's kind of, you know, just interesting to see in general. And then we have some decals for the Lockjaw. So we have Flames, we have ourselves the Lightning. Then we get over here to some of the decals that are a little bit more interesting, like Blackout right here. We have Heatwave, which is actually related to one of the Boss Medallion vehicle decals that we currently have in game. We have Oasis, which is another one of those Boss Lockjaw decals that we have in game as well, just slightly different than the version that is enabled there. Then we have these other decals such as Stripes, we have Wings, and then we start going over to the Pergerine vehicle as well, which has Flames, it's got Lightning, it's got Stripes, and of course it's got Wings as well. Now for the different boosts, we have the Beast Mode boost that comes with the Cybertruck. You can see the kind of design that they got here as a description of Beast Mode Engaged. It is a part of the Tesla series. We have ourselves the Incantor boost as well. Now this one, if you own in Rocket League, you'll already have it in Fortnite. You might not have all the color variations, but you will be able to purchase it in the item shop. We have the Molten Boost Trail right here, which has a unique little like summoning thing right there, and you don't even have to use it just for the Molten theme, because of course you can use it for like white, or you can use it for like lime or whatever else, has a lot of different color options. And then we have Sonic Boom as well. This one of course has the default version, then different color versions as well, like all the other boosts do that are basically in the game. You can see some of them right there. And then we get over to loading screens. But before we do that, we'll just get through all the other car stuff, right? Let's get the cars out of the way here. No new Fortnite Festival instruments were added this update, by the way, except for ones that are currently encrypted. We also have a brand new Deadpool x Wolverine collaboration that is also encrypted as well, so keep that in mind as everything's going down here. But we have the Lockjaw Dune Racer vehicle wheels with different color options that, you know, change like the little like rims and everything else on it. We have ourselves the Lockjaw Sport wheels as well. Now this one doesn't have any color options, but it is a vehicle wheel that you'll be able to get. We have this Cybertruck wheels, which don't have any color options, but are matching the whole entire Cybertruck theme. And then we have the Hasher wheels. Now these have different color options as well. You have it in titanium white and all those different variants, so that's something to kind of keep your eyes out for. But those are it for all the new wheels. We have the Incantor Trail right here, which apparently does not even want to show up, so maybe we just don't show it. There we go. There is the Incantor Trail. You can see the different color. Never mind. You cannot see the different color options. It does not want you to see this, so they're bugging on me, but you can see right there's one of the color options. We have the Molten Trail right here, which hopefully eventually loads. Yeah, you can see right there's the red version of it, there's the normal version of it and everything else, and then of course we have Sonic Boom added on top of it. There it is in the blue version, there it is in the normal version. It's basically the exact same thing as the boost, but as a trail form. Now, before we show loading screens, I'll play a little bit of the Infernal Island Molten Mix that you'll be able to use as a jam track, and you'll be able to use as a lobby music pack. You'll be able to earn this by playing Rocket Racing and most likely getting to gold like the music pack from last season, but it is something that got added this update. Apparently it's like 3 to 4 minutes long. So yeah, there is quite a bit in this update in terms of new cosmetics, a lot of collaboration stuff, but I think the most exciting part of it all is having a Tesla Cybertruck for free. I know some people don't like the Teslas, don't like the Cybertrucks, but as a meme vehicle that you don't even have to buy, I think it's kind of funny to see them drop for everyone to actually use, both in Fortnite and Rocket League. So there's the little bit in the Infernal Island, and then for a lot of the loading screens, we have a lot of loading screens related to Rocket Racing. I just dropped my phone. Who cares about that right now? We have Lava Hazard as another little loading screen. We have ourselves, if we go over here, the Winding Waterfalls as a loading screen as well. We have ourselves the Cruisin' Inferno as a loading screen that you're able to get in game. We have ourselves, by the way, these should be available from Quest. We have Cavernous Track, that is another loading screen you'll be able to get. We have ourselves the Sharp Turns Ahead loading screen as well. And then we have a loading screen for doing all the story quests this season called Assemble the Gyms, with a description to find them before it's too late, where we can see Hope, we can see Jonesy, we can see Peabody, with one of the P's actually being taken by the dummy skin, all kind of just all in this one area where they have all the different Pandora gyms all in the actual box here. So it is interesting to see how many cosmetics are added this update, because even if we go back up here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, actually 9, 10, 11 new skins with the brand new Fortnite update, 3 new emotes, a lot of new sprays, pickaxes, wraps, and a lot of stuff to kind of enjoy. It almost feels like a summer event part 2 based on how they're giving away the Cybertruck for free with new sprays and all that type of stuff. So if you enjoyed today's little video where we recapped all the new stuff in the update, consider subscribing for the content I create. And of course, if you're someone who watches over on Twitch, or you may not have even been on Twitch, go ahead, consider following me on Twitch, twitch.tv/FireMonkey. I'll go ahead and pop the chat up on screen for you guys to see right here. So if you want to go ahead and be one of the few people to be like, hi YouTube, this is your moment. Anyways, with that said, the v30.30 update has officially released. It has been quite a blast actually leaking this live. I've been live for like 5 hours now, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with even more content that was added in the newest Fortnite update. Until next time, however, like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and peace out.